What's up, everyone? How are y'all doing? We're vlogging the next couple days. I just have like a lot of things I want to do in the house. Putting all of my Christmas decorations away. I also got this beautiful painting that I'm putting up on that wall right there. First off though, I made jjajangmyeon. I feel like I never say that right. Jjajangmyeon. Yeah. Right? Paldo. Actually, it's really good. I got it at 99 Ranch. The noodles themselves are so nice and chewy and just like hefty for instant noodles. This is like not a pretty dish to eat.
Yeah, well, that waitress that ratted me out, she's 16. Last thing you need.
All of my Christmas stuff was so unorganized. I actually didn't put a Christmas tree up this year, and I had like ornaments and stuff all mixed together. So I want to like reorganize the bins, and then I'm gonna put tape on it and write on the tape what the bins specifically have. I've been doing that with stuff like in my office. It just makes things so much easier because obviously then I can just read what's on the label and I'm not having to take everything out of the shed. Don't you love it when things just fit perfectly into something? Wow. Now I have everything labeled. Organized. What a mess. I just walked into a bunch of cobwebs. You can't even see anything in here. I see some droppings in here. Oh. Is there a freaking mouse in here? No. I think it's too early to take out my Lunar New Year stuff, but that will be sometime soon. There's my Christmas zone. Look how many oranges I have. I really need to pick them and give them to my neighbors. Whoa. Okay. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around for today's sponsor, Coffee Meets Bagel. Coffee Meets Bagel is a dating app exclusively for serious relationships. If you're looking for a serious relationship, dating in general can be quite frustrating, and online dating can be even more frustrating because you're kind of just scrolling through people who aren't looking for the same things that you are. Coffee Meets Bagel is actually an app that if you are looking for something more casual, you're not looking for a serious relationship, they actually recommend that you download another app. Over 91% of users on Coffee Meets Bagel are looking for something more serious, and they ask you a lot of questions that really relate to a long-term relationship, your lifestyle choices, your goals in relationships, and they also curate a new set of users for you every day at noon, so you can really concentrate more on getting the conversation going instead of scrolling, trying to decide on who to match with. If you're looking for a serious relationship, you're interested in online dating, make sure to check out Coffee Meets Bagel. I'll have a link in my description for you to click on. Personally, I feel like Coffee Meets Bagel is great for people who are a little bit more weathered in the dating app arena, like myself. And it's also great for total newbies. Dating apps, they tend to have this air about it where it's a place where people kind of go for more casual encounters, even like hookups. But with Coffee Meets Bagel, you know that people are really on there because they're looking for something a little bit more serious. They're looking for their potential partner. So yeah, like I said, the link is in my description box. check it out. Speaking of Lunar New Year, or I don't know, did I mention this? In the shed, I was going to take out my Lunar New Year stuff. It's like a little bit too early, but Tower 28 sent me this package. It came in this little steamer basket. They did a collaboration for Kung Fu Panda 4. There's a 4? That's crazy. This little set right here comes in that packaging. I really like the gold. I think that was a great choice. They came out with this limited edition SOS. I use this every single day, by the way, like twice a day. If you have eczema or just like itchy, dry skin, this stuff is like amazing. Look at these little chopsticks and this little headband. So cute. Thank you, Tower 28. Thank you, Amy. You rule. I don't know why I put this over here. It looks like a display. Sugarfina sent me Lunar New Year stuff. Like a little lantern. So fancy. It has the lotus flower gummies and like little truffle balls in there. Like the detail in this packaging. Wow. I'm going to open it up. Ooh. I've actually never had any of Sugarfina's like chocolate items. Look at this. It spins. I'm You're the Horse, so I had it set there. And I already opened this up. Then I opened the tiger because my sister is tiger. Courageous, confident, trustworthy, and strong. Very true. And she has the yuzu, I think, or not yuzu, the stars, of course, because she's a star. The stars are pineapple, strawberry, and watermelon. Maybe this is watermelon? I love all kinds of gummies, but Sugarfina. Okay, so I actually just got a really big piece of IKEA furniture. Not big, but I mean, yeah, a pretty big piece of IKEA furniture. There's an area of my house that I just like honestly haven't really known how to address. I need more storage. That's like the biggest issue in this house of mine is that the storage is bad. Yeah. That's my backyard. And that's also where I park. My Jeep is back there, obviously. And in this area, I have no like counter, like a dump counter. Do you know what I mean? Because I also don't have a garage. Pretty much what happened with this area is I have a bunch of like just random, like what's in this bucket? I don't know, my sander's in there for some reason. I have like some things that I need to do for repairs. And then we have this area that I thought this thing would be really useful, but in fact, it's just not functional in terms of like where it's at and my reach for it. We have this chair here, which I love this chair. My previous place, the loft, was so much bigger actually than this place. And it fit perfectly fine in that huge space I had. But it's been really difficult for me to find a place for some pieces of furniture that I want to keep. Is this why people get storage? Like lockers? Or what are they called? Yeah. Is that why people do that? Because there are some things that I just don't have room for, but I want to keep them. I pretty much got the Kallax IKEA storage thingy, and I think it's gonna go up to like over here. Then I'll have so much more storage and I can just put things in their cubbies. Josie stuff is floating all around. I just have a lot of bips and bobs for my car that are also just floating around this area. And then I'll also have an area for all my blankets, because that's another thing. I just have no place to put all my blankets. So let's get to building, everybody. I love putting IKEA furniture together. I'm honestly in shock that I got this up by myself. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I just have to clear this stuff out. I'm actually gonna give this rack to my mom. She said there's a place in their garage they could use it. And I'm putting this chair, maybe that table over here. I like how it looks. We'll see like what stuff that I get on here. I want to grab some of the books from my office, and I'm going to use this kind of more as a decorative bookshelf maybe, so I can use that shelving as more storage for my office. Oh no, Josie's going to think that we're like going out now. Sorry, Joe. I think I'm going to need more of these. I'm going to need more of these boxes so I can hide stuff. Oh my goodness, what's going on? What happened? What happened? You got really excited all of a sudden. Maybe I need a hanger over here for like this stuff. And then I'll be hidden, pretty well hidden. I think that's the way, obviously, okay, there's so much mess over here, but I think that's the way it's gonna have to be. Yeah, I think that looks nice. When I first got the little coat rack thingy, I thought that would be good for guests too, but then guests never ended up using that at all. And then like when you enter the home, it would be like the first thing that you saw. This is the eye line from the front door, and you would just see that rack. So now you see this nice chair. Oh my gosh, now I have a place for like all my blankets and stuff too. Does this fit in here like that? Oh, yeah. My life, my life, my life in the sunshine. Dun, 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 dun. Very off key. I'm gonna fold that nicer, okay? Way nicer. But now I actually have a place to put blankets and stuff. Yay! I really have been wanting to switch up this area for a long time. Honestly, what I really wanted to do was have built-ins, a counter situation, maybe even like a little nook where I could put the chair or something. And then like built-ins like above, which would be more of a display cabinet to put like my vases, serveware, stuff like that. So I would love to have like a display one with like glass doors, but that's expensive. So this is a much more cost-effective way to add some storage, I guess. Honestly, hey, you know what? You're seeing a realistic home right now, I guess, because this is another zone I need to really acknowledge, which is my living room craft stuff. A lot of my stuff is located in my office, you know, but I want to do stuff out here. So I have this little cart, which is now overflowed to all other areas. But now maybe I can actually have a couple sections be crafty stuff. I don't know, how do people have homes that are like minimalist and nothing out? Do they not have hobbies? Please let me know what your houses look like, because I love stuff. I love working on stuff at the same time. And a lot of this stuff is stuff that I need. It's like useful stuff. This was also a thing that I found out from just like researching a lot of ADHD, is that I really do need to keep things in my eye line or I forget about them. So once I put something away, it's gone. Unless it's something like in those little cabinets where I like have it designated, like this is Josie's stuff. All right, that works for me because I'm like grabbing it for Josie. Otherwise, I don't know, I'll take things out and then I don't have the thought to put it back in a certain place. It just that's not how my brain works. So I have to like leave it out to remember to do something with it. Does that make sense? My life, my life, my life, my life in the sunshine. Check this out, okay, everybody? I've been waiting, how many years now? How many years have I lived here? I've been waiting years for something to go here, and now I have it. Ha! My mom and dad actually got me this painting for Christmas. We have family friends that I grew up with, the Arandas. They have 2 daughters and a son. I pretty much grew up with them. I was like the baby around them. The daughters were my sister's age and the son was older. And Mr. Aranda, or I called him Mr. Roger. I still call him Mr. Roger. He is a painter. I remember when I was a kid, he'd be working on one painting for like years because he never had time to paint because he was working. Now he's retired. He just turned 80 in November, I believe, and he had his first art show ever like a couple months before that. When I was visiting in November, we walked by his house. He was working in his garage, and I like walked in and I saw this painting and I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is in Golden Gate Park, and it is actually based off of a photo that his son Victor took. Growing up, my sister and the twin daughters would always be playing together because they're the same age. So Victor was always stuck with me. And so I feel like this is so meaningful, kind of fate, I guess you would call it, that Victor was the one who took this photo and then Mr. Roger painted it, and it was the one that I saw and I was like, I love it so much. I just remember even as a kid thinking, I wish Mr. Roger could paint all the time. I don't know why. Isn't that a weird thought for a little kid to have? Thank you to my parents for getting this for me, and thank you, Mr. Roger, for painting this. I got this frame. It's a nice light wood frame. You know, this frame only cost me like 40 bucks. I was really surprised because like, oh my God, this thing is gonna cost me so much money. And I found this one and it's real wood and everything too. I think a big reason why this was pretty cheap was that this is plastic. That is the coolest sound. Whoa. Okay. What was I doing? Okay. Oh my. That sounds like a storm. Oh, there's a cat outside. Hi, cutie. Oh my gosh, Mochi, can you not? Hi, cutie. Oh, hi. Beautiful. I really would like to use these guys where I could string this throughout, but I'm very concerned about how thin this is and then having to screw this into here. I feel like it's too thin to try and screw something in. I think the wood could split. I'm gonna use 2 of these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a couple of these. These can take like either 35 or like 50 pounds each. It could hold up this, like one of these is supposed to be able to hold up the whole thing. I just don't trust it. I'm gonna mark on the tape. This is the midpoint. And then that's where I want it. And that's where I want it. Okay. Where do I want this? Too high, way too high. So there's the center. I have this little laser level that it doesn't stick to the wall. It's supposed to be able to stick to the wall, but it doesn't. Sometimes it does, but now I just don't trust it. It is exactly level. I can't believe I did this on the first try. It is exactly level. That's crazy. Shoot, I forgot to put the bumpers on. Oh. Bumper guys. I think it looks great there. I love the frame. I think it'll look really nice in the daytime too. I just have to like clean up this whole zone now. I think that's gonna be it for this vlog because my card just said full in my 128 gig chip. I don't even know how that happened. Obviously a lot of footage that I'm gonna have to like speed up, but still. Thanks so much for watching this vlog. I know I got a lot of other stuff to do in my house, so if you wanna come along for the ride, you like these kind of like home vlogs, let me know. If you'd like to see me do other stuff too, let me know that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Coffee Meets Bagel for partnering with me in this video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.